What's up YouTube? Capital G here. It's time to go fishing. Gonna show you guys a very interesting take on the Dragon Link deck. I promise you guys one day I will make that gone fishing Yu-Gi-Oh story that tells the story about big fish and the events that it dominated, etc, etc. But for now, let's go ahead and show you guys what the card can still do in today's game. And you can see the opening looks very reminiscent of, kind of like Dragon Link and some of the stuff that they would play. Although you're probably not used to seeing Deepsea cards in their opening hand, this card allows you to potentially take cards out of your opponent's hand, also do a little bit of level modification for some Exceed plays, I guess maybe even Synchro plays, but a little more effective when you're using those for Exceed plays, but you'll see it here. Anyways, Dark Worm's going to be summoned, no search, because he did open up with the donut, as people like to call it, in the hand. Gonna go for the Romulus, which is fine. No searching of Dragon's Ravine at any point, but it's fine. He's gonna go for Crystron Needle Fiber. I think he's gonna go on the Link Cross. This might become the new hotness, by the way. Going Needle Fiber into Link Cross gets you a lot of tokens, and since you can summon a tuner from your deck with Needle Fiber, obviously you can just synchro summon with the tokens. He is going to go ahead go for that copy of Formula Synchron. He draws his Big Fish. This is the card that I talk about when I'm saying Big Fish. I mean Super Ancient Deepsea Colic. I feel like, God, it's very rare that I don't know a card came out. I'm gonna say no, it can't be Abyss Rising. That's from Zexal. I don't know off the top of my head what set this card came out in. That's really weird. Anyways, continuing on, he's gonna go for Saryuja Skull Dread. Maybe it'll come to me. Absolute Power Force, maybe? That feels like it could be right. Yeah, I guess I'll go on the record. I'll say Absolute Power Force. That's my guess. Anyways, after summoning it from Saryuja Skull Dread, he will activate Big Fish's effect. This effect used to be fucking absurd during 5Ds. I mean, just think about like how strong it is now to get Big Fish on field and then be able to summon like 4 monsters. Now imagine that back during 5Ds. Every time you resolved Big Fish back then, you just won. And it wasn't fully immune to effect failure, but if you had another card on field, you could tribute that card and you could dodge effect failure, which was like the only hand trap in the game. So Big Fish was really good. I'm definitely gonna make that Yu-Gi-Oh story. He is going to synchro summon into that Crocosaur, and in the process takes out a card from his opponent's hand. So bye-bye to card destruction. He's not done. He is going to do some level modification, as I talked about earlier. That will get him a copy of True King of All Calamities, but he will continue on getting those shark monsters on board, and he's going to go for that Starliege Photon Blast Dragon. Now this will give all of his big monsters on field protection from destruction or from battle. Now you could argue that maybe Totally Awesome by way of Bahamut Shark might have been a little better, but I guess it's like player preference. You could even argue Abyss Dweller could be a little better blind because he doesn't really know what he's playing against. His opponent just discarded a card destruction. You don't know what that means. That could be zombies, it could be Dark World, whatever. Most decks that play card destruction are hurt pretty badly by Abyss Dweller, so Abyss Dweller would have been fine. He is going to go into some standard guard dragon plays. Actually, no, not, well, yeah, he went in the LP already. Borrowing Dragon, and now he's going to go for Galaxy Soldier. Galaxy Soldier, once you see it the first time, you know probably your opponent's trying to make Cyber Dragon Infinity. He's going to use that nice new alternate artwork, which looks absolutely fantastic. Then he sets an infinite and permanent. So keep in mind, all of these monsters on the field are currently, like, you can't target them. Also, you can't destroy them by card effects, unless I'm mistaken. So basically, actually, hold on, I think you might be able to target them. I think they're just immune to, no, you can't target them at all. Yeah, these monsters are untargetable. They can't be destroyed by battle, and they can't be destroyed by card effects. So basically, they're all Magispectors. Well, Magispectors can be destroyed by battle, but these guys can't. They're just hard as hell to kill, just know that. Anyways, his opponent is going to search Golden Castle. This was the mistake here. I'm not going to say that he had a strong chance of winning the game because his only defensive card, Dimensional Prison, is being hard countered by this. He can't use it on any of these cards. I think he should have activated Desires first and then seeing if he could have maybe attempted to bait out the Cyber Dragon Infinity. If he's able to bait the Infinity, then activate the Golden Castle and pray to God that you can just stall out. I'm not sure it would have honestly worked, because even if his opponent doesn't attack, he could probably like just get rid of the Golden Castle in a turn or so, because he simply doesn't have enough cards in his deck. One of those cards was going to get negated by Infinity. I feel like he played them in the wrong order, because he did ultimately draw Extravagance and some other dead cards, like another copy of Dimensional Prison. These cards were not going to be very useful against a board that had the Star Liege Photon Blast Dragon on the field, but definitely an impressive display, to say the least, by the Dragon Fish deck, should we call it? Yeah, Dragon Fish Link. I guess that's what we'll call it. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the very short duel. I promise you guys, eventually I will get around to making that Big Fish Yu-Gi-Oh story video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.